welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB, and someone's got to do it. Somebody's got to make a deck. Somebody's got to make a video. Somebody's got to build a build for the YouTube channel, the official Magic the Gathering Arena YouTube channel. And we have to highlight that which is insane. This bird, Nadu, Winged Wisdom. This bird that has inspired a deck build with this many one drops. It keeps going. It keeps going. Yeah, I don't know if any card has taken over a format the way that Nadu has taken over Brawl in this last few weeks. I don't know how long Nadu is going to continue to see this rate of play, and the amount of just Nadu in general that's out there is amazing. But we still have to showcase it. We still have to show all of you what is possible. Why has this bird launched 1 million games? It's so impressive. Nadu Winged Wisdom is 1 in a green and a blue for a 3/4 flying bird wizard. Creatures you control have whenever this creature becomes the target of a spell or ability, reveal the top card of your library. If it's a land card, put it onto the battlefield. Otherwise, put it into your hand. This ability triggers only twice each turn. I don't know about you. I had to read this card many times before I really grasped the fact that it gives this ability to all of your creatures. And while there are many things you can do with Nadu when building in Brawl, one of my absolute favorites is to just really go for the crazy. Just lean all the way in. Can you imagine a card like this with Vesuvian Duplimancy, where you are making Nadus on Nadus on Nadus? Does it disgust you? Does it terrify you? Does it intrigue you? Well, in this video, you will see just that, along with many other absolutely disgusting things that one can get up to when there's just endless value stapled to such a bird. Look, guys, what you need to know is that if you hit the gym as much as this guy, as much as this bird, you too can take the arena Brawl queue by storm. Let's dive in. Let the nonsense begin. On the play against Koth, the fire of resistance removal on a commander in the command zone. I really like this commander. We have a pact, a once upon a time, a cord. We've got a Tidebinder, a Gemraiser. Our opponent is already hitting us with your go. Let's hit a ramp card and make this happen. Yeah, either a turn 1 ramped creature, that would be nice, but also we'd take a land, and there is a land. We can use the Hinge Maze. I'll just do it now. Don't think it's gonna change much against mono red. Get our Surveil. Do we need leather armor? Actually, leather armor is sweet. We can play it next turn and then immediately equip it to Nadu. They've got something for 1 mana. You often see Play with Fire. You often see Lightning Bolt. And then usually Koth really wants a turn 2 ramp piece for a turn 3 Koth. Let's bring out our commander and add leather armor. This will give it ward 1 and an extra toughness, which will be really hard for mono red to cope with. Here comes Koth. But what will Koth achieve? An extra mountain in the hand. Yes, good. Dive down. I mean, I think we move in. Let's move right in. This is powerful. Gemraiser. Increasing the stats, nuking the Guardian Idol. Leather armor's free equip, can target itself to get an extra trigger. And our big Gemraiser is gonna take a chunk out of Koth. You won't harm my allies. What do we discard? We're missing land drops. I think it'll be the Essence Flux. Let's keep the maximum memeage potential with Vesuvian Diplomancy.
I'll shake the earth itself.
The thing that's keeping them in the game, we are not hitting land, but they still have to figure out how to deal with a Gem Razor. That's a Nadu that has leather armor. Paradise. Ah, there's a land. Let's bring out the mana generator, the Lotus Cobra. And then hit that landfall. Lotus Cobra might get targeted, but let's see. It would be a shame if Lotus Cobra got targeted. I will cast Elf. Okay. I will armor. Armor for myself. Rot Priest. I mean, it's getting messy. I just need to hit one land here. Okay. Okay. Trigger. Hey, it's a Fabled Passage. That's so stupidly good. Trigger. Dive Down's protection. Let's get a breeding pool for funsies. More triggers, please. I don't think I have enough. So I no longer have a spell to target with. So in that way, the opponent did a good job getting the dive down out of our hand. So playing Diplomancy doesn't actually do much. Let's instead boot up. You are spent. You are not spent. The Earth? Oh my goodness. All right. Well. Here. Now that makes mana. That hits land. That gets green. Oh my gosh. Why is this still happening? The Earth. Gross. Spent. Spent. You can tell by the grayed out text. Do we hit land? We do not. Spent. Oh, I guess I hit one too many. It happens. I even knew how to tell and I messed it up.
Another loss.
All right, Koth. What you gonna do? Please don't tap out for your commander. It will be really sad if I have to pact it. Brotherhood's End. You know what? This deck is absolutely insane. Oh, and they had another one. We could have Tidebindered our own trigger, but Tidebinder's so good, I'm gonna hold. Free equip. Counter, trigger. Counter. Beautiful. Let's play a Rot Priest. Let's equip it. Nothing more appropriate than a toxic card for a toxic deck. Next up, Duplomancy, Charge Through. Will we get to do it? I would really like to do it. Okay. I don't blame them. I don't blame them. Did you have fun? Yeah. A mirror. The worthy opponent. On the draw. But we have Sprawl. Let's keep it. We also have Gem Razor, which can be epic. These decks often don't even bother targeting each other with any kind of interaction because targeting the opponent's commander doesn't really do much other than help them. So they just try to ignore each other, which going first is a big deal, but there's something a gem raiser could target. No ramp. That's a big deal. So now that we stare at each other and the opponent debates whether or not to counter our spells. So let's start with a Rot Priest, which they probably don't want to counter. Let's play a Tome of Gadwick, which they might counter. They do not. Okay, let's equip it. And we'll see if the opponent plays their commander, or if they let the Rot Priest start rotting. There's the 3/4. Let's go. I mean, I want to get this out, but I think we go to work here. Poison. Kill the Jite. 4/4 Trample. That dishes out Infect. Get a card with Tone. You can see why it's a pretty good turn. We get an Opt. Let's ramp. Now, where things get scary is if the opponent has a counter spell, because then casting Nadu becomes really hard. It also gets scary if they make Nadu bigger than the Gem Raiser, but they have a Scoot Swarm and a colorless source and a Drum. Okay, they do still have a mana, a potential blue mana for a wash away. Oh, that's my dog. I believe it's important to show that content creators have to answer the door too. Not all ropes are malicious. Okay. What are we doing? I'm going to try to play my commander. Let's see what happens. Yay! Okay. You are curious. Seem like the curious type. Come on, land. Come on, land. By the way, have a poison. No land. No land. Combat. Rawr. Go to 4 poison. Draw. That's a land. Conjure a peak. Haha, I can see your hand. All right. We have the equip ability. We have the Jite of our own. We can also Otter. That's a trigger, but it's 2 mana for a trigger. This is 1 mana for a trigger. Let's stick with the 1 mana version. Over here. That is Bristly Bill. If we get to next turn, that's insane. Okay. I don't think I'm playing the Otter. Again. Yeah! That's a blue source. Okay. We could bounce over here. Or we could hold up Peak, Opt. I mean, holding those up doesn't do much, right? Better to get the value. We get Swirly Mist. Ooh. All right, if the opponent targets something and hits a blue source, we pop. We absolutely pop. But let's see how much they pop. They're going to slip out the back. Get a Snapcaster Mage. Yeah, this is their turn. What you got? Wait, that's how that works? Move a counter from target permanent onto another target permanent. Where's the counter? Okay, so if there is no counter, you can use Nesting Ground 1 mana for 2 triggers of Nadu? Writing that down. I'm I'm writing that down. Whoa, imprisoned in the moon. Oh, and we hit the land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or at least 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, and they scoop to the march because they know we're getting the Rock Priest triggers. Oh my goodness. That was beautiful. Nesting grounds. We're adding nesting grounds. Mythweaver Park. Surely another degenerate land commander can give me a game. Keep. It's the armor. I love the armor. The armor's so good. But I'll probably play the tome first just because it has a blue mana requirement. The Sprawl. Our opponent ramps on time. We have not. But look at the equipment. Are you ready for full Voltron mode? God, if we hit a land off the top with the first Nadu trigger off the armor. Nisa. Ooh. What do we need to make happen? I don't control a wizard, so I wouldn't draw a card when I play this. So no, we don't play this. Are you kidding me? Nadu! Not don't. Land. One time. Ivy's ready. Oh my goodness, is Ivy ready? Saddle up. Nissa Resurgent Animist is going to make some mana here. And we'll see how much our opponent can do. So what we want to do, planning for next turn, I don't know what they're going to do, but assuming we have Nadu, because they're green, they don't kill much. All right, looks like it's coming our way. What we want to do is play Ivy here, then use our equip abilities on our turn, then use our spells on their turn. There's one trigger. There's a land, beautiful, we needed that. And a land, we needed that. There's that. And I think we're not going to go for max greed. We have one more trigger we could get from equipping, but let's just wait until their turn and start using the Ivy triggers to go absolutely crazy. In responses, bring me my breeding pool. I will cast a Chilling Trap. I will target my Nadu. This will copy with Ivy. This will get triggers and triggers. Hey, I have a wizard. Oh yeah, I did draw the cards. Okay, so I drew 2 cards. I got 2 triggers. Life is beautiful. Let's do it again. Oh, I was supposed to target Nadu. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Ooh, the value. Okay, I think we spent them both. Yep, we spent them both. So here comes Puck. We have ramped up to 10. The Mythweaver Puck deck is trying to get to 7, but they do have Selvala. Selvala can make a lot of mana. Nissa makes a lot of mana. It's a big mana battle. Who will stand and who will fall? Vorinclex, that has reach. That's a very helpful ability. I mean, they are doing it. Creatures are falling from the sky. Is it Nykthos over there? They could definitely go over the top of our value. Here's a Garruk's Uprising. Are you done? That is impressive. That was very impressive. Just making sure these are spent. They are. Safekeeping. Well, we can attack into the Vorinclex. Fly. When it deals combat damage, venture into a dungeon. Oasis? Like, we can almost kill the Vorinclex. It is close. Bonesaw is there. I mean, I guess we start here. We both fly, and then we fly again. Oh, gosh. It's diplomancy. Duplomancy. I knew that. Oh no. Oh no. Not like this. Oh my god. Does this work the way I think it? Another Nadu. Just when you thought one was too much. Dear Lord. Dear Lord, what is about to happen right now? Do they each have this ability twice? They do. Oh god, and now 3 times? No. No way. This is not okay. Opponent, run. Get out. Get out while there's time. Oh no. Oh no, they don't know. You're not aware. There's a march. We have the march. Okay. I mean, I don't even know what I need and don't need anymore. Doesn't really matter. Their stuff is gone. We've got some summoning sick critters out here that we'll just attach our stuff to. Oh my gosh. I mean, absolute madness. Oh, okay, that's like 3. This should definitely be enough to kill them. I just have to crack my lands. There's no more basics in the deck. LOL. 1, 2, I guess. Do you still have abilities? Yes, you do. But we want to target the new hasty one. Yes, I'll copy that. Hey, what a sport. Our opponent took an absolute beating in this one. This is pure madness. Do you think it's lethal? I haven't done the math. I'm just throwing spells around because it's fun. Like, how many triggers are there from these Nadus now? All right. Is it lethal? Can't even see all the lands that I have on the battlefield. Like, if I do this, it's got more triggers. And it gets bigger. It gets bigger and bigger. I don't even know, man. Are you kidding me right now? Tell me, how many Nadus are too many? I'm sure if my opponent, for those of you empathetic, I'm not without empathy completely. I'm just confident my opponent's enjoying this too, or they wouldn't be here. because this is insanely stupid, and I do love it. I love it from the bottom of my black heart. Oh god, what happens if I use the otter? Oh my god. Oh my god. I need a green? I don't have a green? Yeah, there are no basics in the deck. You know what? I am going to show restraint. I am not going to figure out a way to use the otter. I'm not going to. I'm not doing it. I'm just going to combat. I'm sorry. Our opponent suffered enough. It's just so much. It's so much value. That was insane. That was insane. Our opponent had a turn. They had a great turn, and we said, hold my beer. Nadu. Nadu, Nadu, Nadu. Ramp. Win. Let's go. I think this is an elf first, though. Gosh, we might have a tap land next turn. Shifting woodland, no forest. Gross. Our opponent got the memo. They ramp. No land. Let's get the boots down. Holding up a conspicuous blue mana. Just in case. Draw a card. I'll probably play this just to draw if they don't play their commander. Oh! Okay. That says can't be countered on it. That's busted. You gonna attack me? You ain't got the guts. Outplayed. Not another counter spell, no. I don't really have a choice here. Just gotta slam Nadu. Little low on mana, guys. It's getting scary. Boots. Don't look at my boots. You got your own. Don't poke around. It's fine. It's fine. Do your thing. This is the Nadu life. Yeah, there you go. And land? Nope, not a land. Good. We needed a break there. That's a land. Where do we begin? Boots here. Hey, we found it. Rot Priest. Definitely time to get cooking. Fly, Rot Priest, fly. We want to get those poisons cooking. Charge through. Okay. 2 poison. Whenever this creature becomes a target, whenever a creature becomes a target. Sorry. I'm allergic to toxicity. And yet I can't stop. Man, do I want that vile duplication to happen. But we have an interesting choice. Whether or not to continue trying to generate value, hold up a wash away that won't actually counter anything, hold up a mystical dispute that might counter something. Basically to disrupt or not to. And since I don't think we get another turn here, well, I do think we get another turn. I said that wrong. I do think we get another turn. Don't think we go all in on the value. I think we hold up our interaction and see what happens. If we get vile duplication off on Nadu, our cards get so much better than theirs. And let's just fight this. I doubt they'll pay the 3. The 3 mana is too valuable to them. If they actually pay the 3, I'll be very happy. Every mana is another activation of Nadu with the boots. Okay, I mean, they spent 2 mana on it. We accept. We take those. They get Planar Genesis. They target the Rot Priest. Triggers. Triggers. Do we get a land? We do. Ah, but nothing to do with it. Do we protect this Rot Priest? Can I win next turn with it? I don't think so. I think we let this happen. Hold pact until something is literally going to kill us. Basically to force through the Vile Duplication. That's what's most important here. If we get that, oh goodness, to the moon. 1 blue open. Do they go for greed? They do. Let's see if they hit the land. Nope. They are tapped out. Here we go. Trigger. Lotus Cobra. That would be really good if I get the land for it. All right. Combat Research. This is going to be a double trigger, right? Right. Land. Oh, no. No land. Well, let's draw the card. This is scary. This is very scary play right here. Let's go. Don't miss. No. No! Unreal. Unreal. Oh no. Oh, we were like a land from victory. Now we have to get out of this turn. Which they're not exactly presenting lethal. But let's see what combo pieces they can come up with. We know about a wash away and we know about a Genesis. Here comes a research. I mean, those are good. It's not the end of the world. Like if we untap, I'm pretty sure we go completely bonkers. They'll probably try to counter something, but we can pact to fight it. Provisioner, that's a good mana source. Let's see how much they can do. If they hit the right amount of lands, oh, there we go. It begins. Should I have tried to counter the Provisioner? I don't think I can do this next turn if I pact this turn. I think I need to pact to protect my win. Not to defend against a loss. So this might take a minute. There's a good chance though, since we're post-combat, that I'll untap and win. Time Warp is a card we can't let them have. Yes, keep hitting land. Or not land. Keep hitting not land. I can't believe I'm rooting for that, but yes, keep hitting not land. They move to end step, discard, leave up 4 mana. You're telling me there's a chance. Cobra. What you got? This is probably them with a counterspell. And they do cast the wash away. I packed your wash away. If they have another counterspell, I want it to counter the pact. Okay. So Cobra. Okay. Bristly Bill. It's about to get real. Don't you dare. Let's get our triggers. It begins. They are going to try to phase Bill. Well, those are triggers. I'll resolve the positive ones. Here we go. Oh, it's on now. Real talk, how many triggers is too many? I'm not keeping track of if I'm gonna deck. We're just doing it. What? Wizard. I don't blame you. This was not going to get any better for you.